Hi guys, my name is Joanna and today I'm going to be showing you some exercises to strengthen your VMO. And your VMO is your vastus medialis obliques, which is found in your quadriceps. Now this is a really important part of the quads because it helps to stabilise the patella and protect the knee joint from any injury. So we really need to get this nice and strong. And some of you may have had an operation like a total knee replacement, half knee replacement, even keyhole surgery or an injury. And these exercises are going to be fantastic for strengthening and getting them back on track so you've got nice strong legs. You can do these VMO exercises on your bed in the morning, or you can do it on the mat, on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable to do this. So I recommend start by doing a rolled up towel version. So we're going to roll the towel up, place it under one knee, good, and then just bend your supporting leg so it's firmly placed into the ground there. Use your hands behind you for a little bit of support. And what we're going to do is we're going to contract the VMO and contract the whole of the quad, so you're pushing down the back of the knee into the towel, just to where it feels comfortable for you. So we're going to do 10 repetitions. Here we go. So we're going to go contract, hold, and relax. Steady breathing, contract, hold, and relax. Good. And again, steady breath. Really think about contracting the inner thigh. You want to really get that moving. Good. The more strength you can build there, the better you'll be able to hold that patella in place and get back to doing your everyday activities you enjoy. So halfway, contract and release. Take a breath in through the nose. As you breathe out, contract and release. Good. Breath in and breathe out and release. Breath in and out and release. 2 more. Here we go. Breath in, contract and release. Last one. Breath in, contract and release. Well done. Now for our next exercise, we're going to do a straight leg raise. So take it as far as you can. You might want to do this lying down to begin with. That's absolutely fine. If you have any back problems, I recommend lying down. So we're going to raise the leg up, keeping the leg nice and straight, and then slowly lower it back down towards the towel rest. So we're going to do 10 repetitions. So we're going to go for 1, and then slowly lower. Notice how I'm holding my foot up just for a short period here. Good, and then slowly lower now. That's coming up for number 3. And then lower, good. Hold your core in nice and strong. 4, steady breath. And lower, keep that leg nice and straight. And 5. And lower, and I'm just going to come up so you can see what it looks like if you're sat up here. So raising the leg, good, hold, and then lower down, brilliant. And again, raise the leg. It doesn't matter how far you actually raise the leg, as long as you've got a little bit of lift. Now, if you've just come out of surgery, you might find this really, really challenging. And don't worry, it takes time to build the strength back up. So even if you can only get your heel off the floor and a slight lift from the towel, absolutely fine. Over the next couple of weeks, you'll really start to notice the benefits and your strength improving. Last one, and breather. Fantastic stuff. Now we're going to turn and rotate the foot slightly out to the side. And this is known as external rotation. So my foot's up and I'm turning it towards a diagonal away from the midline of my body. Now I'm going to contract my thigh, so my heel is lifting off the floor, and then I'm going to lift the whole leg as well. So I'm going to go for 5 repetitions this time. Ready? 1 and 2, quite quick this time, 3 and 4 and 5, and then have a breather. And again, if this works better for you to be lying down in this position, do so here, and when you feel ready, you can have a go at doing it sat up. So let's go for our second set. Turn the toe out to the side, 45 degrees. Ready, contract that quad muscle because you're really activating this muscle here on the front of the thigh. Off we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and breather. Fantastic. Now, if you have had an injury to this knee and you're doing all these exercises, brilliant. I highly recommend you do exactly the same on the other leg as well, because you want to balance out the body. So don't just focus on the injured leg. Make sure you're doing both the right amount of exercises, the same number of repetitions and sets for each leg. Pause the video here and then go back and have a go on the other leg. For our next exercise, we're progressing onto leg extensions, and we're just going to wrap a resistance band underneath the foot and then pull the band towards your hips, and you're just going to hold it into your hip position. Good. Now, if you haven't got a resistance band, don't worry, you can just have a go at doing these without. It doesn't matter what you really start with. I would personally start with something very light, and then as you progress you can go for a little bit of a harder band. So start with a light one and then go for a harder one. Now we're going to extend the leg out, and as we extend, just where you feel comfortable and no pain through this, bring the knee back in. Good. So extending out, you don't want to lock your knee out, so it's like soft knee, but you do need to try and really get that VMO contracting as you're pushing that leg out and away. By a little bit of resistance added on here, it's really taking it up just that little bit of a notch. So we're going to do 10 repetitions, and we're coming up for 3 more. 3, good, and 2, and 1, and then have a breather. Well done. So again, you're going to repeat that onto the other side. So let's do that together on the other side. Hands come into your hips. Good. And then you're going to extend that leg out in front and then back in. Now I've kept my other leg straight down so you can see what's happening with the leg behind. Good. Nice, steady, straighten. Keep it all controlled. Try not to let the band do the work for you. You're in control. That's it. Steady breathe. Here we go. We're going to go for 4 more. And 4. And in. 3. And 2. And 1. And then have a breather. Fantastic. And just loop that off and away. Brilliant. So when you're ready, you can either come onto the side of your bed, if you're doing this in the morning. So if you're into this position here, just roll onto the side and then take a seat onto the edge of the bed here. Or you can come onto a nice sturdy chair. It's whatever suits you better. So we are going to straighten out one leg in front, placing the heel down to the floor. Do make sure your bottom is on the front third of the chair, so it's not catching underneath on your bottom there. Now you're going to bring that knee back in. Depending on where you are with your rehabilitation, it depends on how much you can do. So this is level 1. Now level 2, if you want to take it up a notch, you can actually bring the whole leg up off the floor, pull the toe back, relax the toe, and then lower it back in. Good. But if that's too challenging, start with scooping the heel in and then bringing it back. Good. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Ready? Core in, back strong, off we go. 1, toe up, relax, and down. Steady breath. 2, toe up, relax, and down. Good. 3, doing well. Now if you feel like your lower back is starting to arch as you're bringing up that foot, try not to bring the leg up so high, just keep it lower down to the floor. Good stuff. Full extension, up, lower, and down. You've got 4 more. Raise, pull up, lower, and down. Good stuff. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Steady breath. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. That's the way. Last one. Raise and lower and down. So let's try on the upper leg. We're going to go for 10 repetitions again. Up nice and tall. Scoop the heel forward and then bring it back in. If that feels okay, let's go for a whole leg lift. So we're going to extend up through the knee, raise the toe to the sky, point the toe and bend the knee back down. Knee extension. Here we go. 2, lift and then lower. 3, lift and lower. Brilliant stuff. Really contract this muscle here. Your VMO, get those quadriceps working really well for you. Keep your back up, nice and strong. Remember, don't lift up the legs so high if it's making your back arch. Steady breath. Good, let's go for 3 more. Ready? And 3. And 2. Good. And 1. Brilliant, and have a rest. Right, back onto this right leg here. What you're going to try and do now is extend the leg out in front of you, and you're going to turn it slightly to about 45 degrees, like we were doing when we were lying on the floor. Do make sure it at the front third of your chair for this one. You're going to raise the leg up, hold, and then slowly lower back down again. Okay, ready? Here are 10 repetitions. Here we go. So we're going hold, 2, and lower. Keep it nice and long and straight. Hold, 2, and lower. Brilliant. Steady breath. Raise, 2, and lower. Doing well, guys. Raise, 2, and lower. Fantastic. Now you will be feeling this up in the hip flexors as well. That is a normal response. Good. Try and make sure that you're lifting through the quad rather than relying on the hip flexors to do the work for you. But if you have had a knee operation or any injuries, then you probably will notice this is a little bit weaker than normal anyway, so we'll hit that mark. Good, steady breath. And lower, we've got 3 more, here we go. And 3. And then lower, 2 more to go. Raise, 2, and lower. Last one. Raise, 2, and lower. Well done. Onto the other side. So you're going to extend out that leg, turn the toe out to about 45 degrees. Here we go. Up nice and tall, and raise, 2, and lower. Good. And then raise, 2, and lower. Try and keep that foot flexed if you can, rather than pointed, as it will activate the inner thigh muscle a little bit more. Steady breath. Raise, 2, and lower. Coming up for halfway. Doing really well, guys. Raise, 2, and lower. Good. Number 6. Steady breathing. That's it. Long, straight legs. 7. Good. And 8. And lower. And 9. Lower. And 10. And lower. Oh, well done. You should be really feeling it in there. So similar to when we were lying down, we're going to be grabbing hold onto our TheraBand. And you can just loop this. You don't even need to bend down. If you take it nice and long, just loop it underneath the foot. Keep the foot flat. Get a little bit of resistance there. Pull it up to your hips. Raise the leg up, and we're going to extend the leg out and take the heel towards the floor. Again, make sure you're at the front of the chair here. 10 repetitions. Here we go. And 1. And 2. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good, keep that going. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Fantastic stuff. And then just loosen off the grip of the resistance band and just hook it over. Easy as that. What we do on one side, got to do it onto the other, I'm afraid. So let's hook that underneath the other foot. Get a little bit of resistance there. Pull the band up into your hips. Raise the knee and extend the knee out. Good. Heel to floor. Here we go. I'm going to go for 10. And 10. And in. Breath out through the pursed lips. Breath in through the nose. That's it. Out through pursed lips. In through the nose. Good stuff. 4. And in. 5. Good. 6. Nearly there. 7. And 8. And 9. Last one. 10. And breather. Super stuff. Just unhook that one. We won't need the bands anymore. Put that to the side. Now we're going to work on our sit to stands. Now, sit to stand is a real crucial basic exercise, and you should be doing this literally every day to help strengthen those quads. So you're going to shuffle forward to the front third of your chair. Use the arms of the chair, if you've got arms, nice and lightly to guide you. If you feel happy not to use the arms, you can cross your hands over your chest. So ready, sit to stands, off we go, 10 repetitions. Lean forward, push up into a stand, and then come down to a seated position. Lean forward, push up into a strong stand, and then back down. Really think about activating these quads as you're standing up, and as you fully extend, give a little extra contraction into the inner thigh muscles. Good. And 4, contract the inner thighs, and lower. Excellent. 5, contract, and then lower. Good stuff. 6, contract, good, and lower. And 7, contract, and lower. Brilliant. 8, contract, and lower. 9, contract, relax, and lower. Good, and breathe for just off there. Super stuff. This stepping exercise needs to be done on your stairs, preferably not on a stool. I'm just using a stool to show you an example of what it's like. Hold on to the side so you've got a little bit of support. You're going to place one foot on the bottom step. You're going to raise and extend that leg up, and then you're going to let that foot drop back down to the floor. Here we go. So we're going to do 10 repetitions of extending this leg. Ready? Here we go. 1 and lower. 2 and lower. Keeping my foot flat. So when it's flat touching the floor, then I know I'm ready to extend back up again. Good. Steady breath. 5 and lower. 6, lower. 7, lower. 8, lower. 9 and 10. And breathe there. Good stuff. And you would need to repeat that onto the other side. So you're looking at trying all of the exercises from the beginning about 3 times a day if you've just had recent surgery, and just building them up nice and gradually and slowly. You should not experience any particular pain when you're doing this. If you do, contact your doctor or physician straight away and stop doing the exercises. Things do take a while to get back to normal, so do bear with it. The more you practice, the easier they will become, all these exercises, and the stronger your VMO muscles will become as well. So guys, I really hope these exercises have helped you in some way today. If they have, please give me a like, a thumbs up, and leave me a little comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And take care, keep safe, keep practicing these exercises. You've got this, you can do it. Build that VMO up, keep strong, keep safe, keep well. And until next time, I shall see you soon.